my thoughts on Gen V Season 2, Episodes 1 through 3. So, the first thing I want to point out is how well Chance Perdomo's passing plays into the plot of these three episodes. Episode 1 especially feels like the most tribute heavy. His absence is felt through these characters and the choices that they've made. How Jordan feels like if they weren't such a pushover or they didn't just turn the other way, then Andre probably would have been reined in. Or how Marie feels like if she didn't leave the prison, then Andre would still be alive. But also, his death not only makes them rethink certain actions that they've taken, it pushes these characters to new avenues that enhance the story. How Emma is honoring Andre, the first person who ever believed in her, by inspiring two would be rebels into taking actions that aren't just delinquency, but actually stuff that makes a difference. And how Andre's death is felt through his father, Polarity, whereas Polarity, I feel like, was going to be redeemed later on, but because of this tragic loss, it forced him to reconsider his actions early and also take a stand to fight against Godolkin and just burn the school to the ground. And through this, we get one of the most unexpected but much needed dynamics with Polarity and Emma, and how they just bounce off each other. How he's stoic, even though he isn't really all that. How he's stoic, but at the same time, he doesn't know what he's doing. And Emma is just having a good time. And it especially shows when they were trying to get past this soup called the Rememberer so they can find out what's going on with Project Odessa. And speaking of Project Odessa, we find out that it's Marie Moreau this entire time. So that pretty much means she's the chosen one of the boys' universe. And this obviously explains the manipulation that Dean Cypher has been putting these kids through, because not only is she this secret weapon that is possibly more powerful than Homelander, but we also find out that he was the doctor that carried her to term. Those are the parts that I liked because they push the story forward and have you waiting on the edge of your seat of how this is going to play out through this season and how it's going to play out for the boy season 5. But the only parts that I didn't like were Sam and Kate. At least with Kate, it's building towards something, but with Sam, he still feels stagnant. But I'm pretty sure that's going to change later on when he visits his family for the first time in how many years. So overall, I would give all these episodes an 8.5. It's definitely a strong start to the season, but some minor hiccups in the plot in terms of the characters. And this overall was definitely a great tribute to Chance. So let me know what you think.